The Descendancy chart has a number of important uses, but I have found that the most important for me is to find a portion of my tree in which my efforts at research are going to yield rapid results. I find it very discouraged to spend even 15 minutes trying and see nothing new. So being able to target my efforts into areas that will allow me to make an immediate contribution is exciting to me. Using the descendancy chart provides this opportunity to me. So how do I use this method? First, I have to sign in to Family Search and then go to Family Tree. Next, we go to our own personal page. And from your personal page, click on View Tree, which is located at the top of the page, right to the right of your name. For whatever chart comes up on the upper right-hand side of the chart will be a series of navigation blocks, starting with the one that indicates the type of chart being displayed. The type of chart displayed can be changed by clicking on the down arrow behind the name of the current chart and clicking on the type of chart that you desired. Click on this down arrow if needed to assure that we're displaying a fan chart. In the same block of navigation aids is an option menu, the box that looks like two horizontal lines with a knot on each. Clicking on this box allows us to change display parameters. In this case, we need to display the maximum of 7 generations. If it is not already there, click on the 7 to make the display active. Next, we need to select someone on the chart who will likely have descendants who likely have records available to be attached. Since so much work has already been done, easier results come from starting with someone before the family joined the Church of Jesus Christ, in the case that the whole family remained in the church. When your chart goes back that far, it is a good idea to find an ancestor born in the 1700s and use this person as a starting point. Click on that individual on the chart, and when the card comes up, click on the word tree to bring up the fan chart for this individual. From the fan chart, click on the down arrow at the back of the chart description, then select Descendancy Chart. Next, click on the Options menu box to change the display to 4 generations, and at the same time make sure that the boxes for record hints, data problems, and spouses are all checked. If the option menu interferes with the data display, it can be hidden again by clicking on the Options menu box one more time. The new chart shows 4 generations of the descendants of this base person as they appear in Family Tree. The tree is in a vertical format with tabs offset for each generation. Along the right-hand side of the page are occasionally blue boxes and red boxes with white exclamation marks, which correspond to the names on the left side. A blue box indicates the computer has found a record hint. A record hint is a document which has not yet been attached to this individual, for which not only does the vital information between the record and the person page seem to match, but also one or more additional individuals in the record seem to match the corresponding member of the family and family tree. Attaching that record hint can provide additional details about this person, family members, and sometimes identify new family members. Editing the person page vital information details to capture the improved details from the newly incorporated record causes the computer to update the search and result often in additional record hints and indicators of possible duplicates to suddenly appear in the person page. There are more steps after adding the record hint, which can often provide even more additional information to become available for this person. These are found as a separate video labeled Research Process in the Record Rich Zone. Using them will definitely improve the knowledge of this piece of the family and make it easier for those that follow. Once all the record hints have been resolved for one individual, we can return to the descendancy chart and look for the next record hints or red box and proceed to attach the record hint or correct the data problem on that one also. When everything has been completed on one 4-generation descendancy chart, move to a different person, either within the same ring of the fan chart or change rings to move in or out a generation to have a new base person and create a new 4-generation descendancy chart and begin work from there. Using the descendancy chart method is the most efficient and effective method that I have found to conduct research and find additional clarifying details about family members, tie into work that has already been performed by others, and identify additional members of the family.